Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's Hump Day.
Woo-hoo!
Hump Day Home Tour is back, and boy, do we have a doozy for you today. I'm with my friend Joe Bennett. Joe, where are we at?
We're at 605 Belmont Blvd here in Waukee, Iowa. We have behind us here, we have a 5-bedroom, 6-bath walkout ranch on 6/10 of an acre that backs up to beautiful trees and an awesome view.
Here we go. Hump Day Home Tour is live now.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome. We are live on Facebook. We're live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube. We're all over the place. And this is going to be a fun week for Hump Day Home Tour. It took me only 3 months. Three-ish months of doing this to wrangle in. My guy Joe Bennett is here with me. He has to listen to me do these week in and week out. He's always like, what is going on in your office? And Joe, he said he was going to commit, but he knew he had a doozy coming. And boy, do we have a fun one for you here today. We've got a, what is it, 1.2?
1.29.
Almost 1.3?
299, yeah.
$1.299 million listing in Daybreak and Waukee that we're going to go through today. Cannot wait to show you guys around. You're going to love this house. It is beautiful. But before we get that, as I mentioned, my guy Joe Bennett is here with me. Joe and I kind of cut our teeth together in this industry. We have seen some stuff. We started together at Coldwell Banker 13 years?
12 years ago.
12 years ago, 12, 13 years ago. We did a short stint at Keller Williams. And he's been Iowa Realty, Iowa Another Way. And now we've been at Remax Precision for about 4 years. Anyway, I'm ruining the story. Joey B., thanks for being here with me, my man.
Thanks, buddy. I mean, it's great to be here. Like Jeff said, 11 years or 12 years now in the business. Started out at Coldwell Banker, really learning the business. Great place to start for any new real estate agents.
Yeah. We had a cool group at that time too.
We had some of the leaders in the industry at the time, and
100%.
Great place to learn and, like you said, cut teeth in real estate.
Yeah. Well, it's been fun, man. It's been a fun journey in this real estate game. I've seen your kids grow up. Man, you got them in high school and off in college. You've literally known my kids since birth. Like, now I'm getting their hand-me-down baseball stuff. It's been an awesome friendship, an awesome partnership through the years here. It's great having somebody that you can talk about the highs, the lows, the good, the bad, the ugly with. So I appreciate you, brother.
For sure. I mean, like you said, I have my oldest is a freshman at Iowa State. My daughter just turned 17 and is a junior at Ankeny Centennial, and then my youngest guy is a 14-year-old 8th grader at Northview, just down the street here.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I catch him, I don't know how many times. I'm like, man, am I doing this parenting thing right? Because you've raised some good kids, man. I hope my two turn out to be similar. Well, there's a few exceptions, but your three, they're doing good, man.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm proud of them.
Yep,
so
thanks, buddy.
So cool. Well, enough chit chat. We are here to talk about a sweet listing in Waukee. This house is so beautiful, but the way I like to start, if it's cool with you, we'll talk a little bit about the location, and I just want to highlight a few cool spots close by.
Sure.
All right, Joey B. So there is so much going on over in Waukee and the west side. There was tons to choose from. But, man, what should we start with? What are we going to highlight first?
Well, I think, a great place to stop for, moderate dining is Rube Steakhouse just off of I-80 and Ute Avenue right there in Boonville, Waukee exit. It's a great place to start. Grill your own steaks and, no finer way than to have all that material, everything set up for you. You go in there, you throw the meat of your choice on the grill, and and grill it to your perfection.
Absolutely. Kind of a unique dining experience, right? And for us, we like I love the fire, right? Man, nothing better than throwing a piece of meat on fire, cooking it to perfection. Really kind of a cool spot to hang out with friends and family. And it's just a different feel. And it's a lot of fun and nothing but super high quality meat too. So Rube Steakhouse right up the road. I got a review here for Rube's. I'm going to put on the dinner. Now I know you're getting old. Is that text going to be big enough? I can read it if you need me to.
I can see it just fine. You want me to read it for you?
Yeah, please.
Amazing grilling experience. Rube has amazing cuts of steak and cast iron skillet sides that will make any meal great. The atmosphere is a giant community grill and make you this an unforgettable place. Don't forget the unlimited Texas toast.
Let's go.
Butter while you are grilling your own food with friends and family. Also, please try the mac and cheese. It's fantastic.
He nailed it. Usually when I do these reviews, I try and keep them to the 2 sentences because but I knew your reading skills were above, some of the others that we've had on here, the Colin Pansies and such. We don't want to get. So anyway, check out Rube Steakhouse. Awesome place to hit up a good meal, and it is close to this listing. So, all right, from Rube's, where should we go next?
We're going to Triumph Park, the brand new sports complex that's connected to or just north of the new Waukee Northwest High School.
Yes, batter up. And we were kind of talking a little bit about your kids. I know your boy, you've been playing a lot of baseball. I'm just getting into the baseball. We're out here, seems like a couple times a week. This park is beautiful.
It's amazing. It's a big place for a lot of tournament softball and baseball. My oldest wasn't around at the beginning when the stadium wasn't around when my oldest one was going through USSSA baseball, but my youngest guy has played there a couple tournaments, and yeah, it's a beautiful facility, plenty of parking, and you better have your walking shoes on there because it's a big complex.
It is. You know what caught me though the first time we were there last week is, and it's nice to look through. It's not the chain link fence. They've got the netting, right?
Yeah.
Which is kind of a little easier on the eyes to see through than the chain link. A little trickier to attach my GoPro for my live stream, but we're getting her figured out. We're getting her dialed in. So
yeah, it's a great complex, and if you haven't been out there yet, get out there and experience it. Like I said, tons of baseball fields, tons of softball fields, playgrounds for the kids to play on. So there's a little bit for everybody out there.
Yeah, and more than baseball, softball, this review here is going to mention a couple other things. Joe, if you would.
Epic playground, covered fishing pier, and more that makes Triumph Park one of the best in the Des Moines area.
100%. The old fishing pier playground, lots of areas for all the kids. So a fun spot there. Check out Triumph Park, whether you're looking for a playground, fishing, baseball, softball, they've got it all out there. Great spot. So cool. Well, I'm here with Joe Bennett, and we've got one more cool spot close by to talk about. Joe, where should we go next?
We're going to Mickey's Irish Pub right there on Hickman Avenue.
Oh boy, I have to admit, I have spent more than my fair share of time at Mickey's Irish Pub. Let's see here. I'm a little bit ahead of myself. Mickey's Irish Pub, such a cool spot there in Waukee. I love the live music. Our boy Nick Robertson's played there several times. We've seen him. My brother-in-law used to play there back in the day. And then Mickey's, probably my favorite memory of Mickey's Irish Pub here, aside from having just an awesome lunch and hanging out with friends, this is where I was. I'm a bit of a Cubs fan. 2016, Cubs win the World Series. They're probably still cleaning the beer up off the floor because it was everywhere that night. We celebrated, we partied at Mickey's Irish Pub. You've been there a time or two though yourself, haven't you?
I have. When I was a real estate agent at Iowa Realty in Waukee, it is essentially right next door. So on occasion we'd stop over there for a happy hour at the end of the afternoon work day and have a drink over there before heading back to Ankeny. But great local establishment, great food, great drinks, fantastic customer service.
Yep.
And as you can see in the background there, some comfortable couches and chairs to sit into.
Yeah, I've ran that pool table. Okay, I'd like to think I ran that pool table. I'm terrible. I've played pool on that pool table. I didn't run it, though.
You probably had better luck playing the checkers.
Right, yes.
Or Connect Four.
Stick me with, little checkers. Anyway, let's do a quick review here on Mickey's.
This is a great bar, but what makes it stand out is the staff and owners. Everyone is very approachable, and they always bring their A game. Can't say enough good stuff about this place.
Boom, check out Mickey's Irish Pub in Waukee. Just a hop, skip, and a jump here from this awesome listing in Daybreak. So yeah, those are some of the cool spots. Here with Joe Bennett, now that we've talked about the location, I think we better go check this place out.
Let's check out the house.
All right, here we go. We're going to walk through and show you guys all the great features of this wonderful house by Element 119.
Oh man, look at this beautiful entryway, the stone, it just greets you, and then we've got these great big double doors here, the frosted glass, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Hey, Jeff, come on in.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Joe. How we doing, man?
Welcome, my man. I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh, well, honestly, I'm kind of in awe with just the way the vibes are of this place as we first walk in the front door here. This is really something special, Joe.
Yeah, thank you. Element 119 is the builder out here. We're at the Reserve at Daybreak in Waukee, and this is the newest gem that Brad has built, and I would like to show you around.
Awesome. And you were telling me that the home show was out here not long ago?
Home show was out here. Obviously, this home wasn't built at that time,
Sure.
but we were out here in 2020,
Okay.
before the pandemic. So
Before the world ended.
right, for sure. But the great thing about it is the development out here has matured tremendously over the course of the last 3 years. And it's houses like this that just make this development such a beautiful place.
Well, awesome. Let's take a look around. Where should we start?
We're starting here as you're at the front entry here. You see we got a butler's pantry here next to the kitchen that has all commercial appliances in a chef's kitchen. Huge center island with a sink, obviously. As you can see, Element 119 has kind of brought back some of the brass features with the black that kind of really gives it a nice, rich, beautiful look.
I love these appliances, the pot filler, and then just a big statement here with the brass, and you've got the hood vent, and man, just this kitchen is a chef's dream.
For sure. And what I like about it too is when you're working with Element 119 and Brad Stambro is that some of the details that people don't know about and see kind of sets him apart from some of the other builders in the market.
Okay.
I mean, as you can see here, we got dovetailed custom cabinetry, all wood material, so you're not having any of that compressed fiberboard or anything like that. All the drawers are soft closed, doors and drawers, so if you have kids, you're not worried about them slamming the cabinets, things of that nature.
Right.
But I mean, just in this address at this property, there's just no detail left undone.
Sure.
So as you come through the kitchen, as you can see, we got the pantry back here that has all the custom shelving.
Oh,
with,
an extra sink
extra
back
sink,
here.
Some more cabinetry for some of your less typical daily pans and pots.
Stuff
and
you're
things
not
like that
using
you
every day, yep.
Back here to the back, we have the mudroom drop zone. Plenty of anchors here for coats and jackets, shoes underneath.
Yep.
Place to sit down.
Yep. Hats and gloves hide up there.
And while we're at the mudroom, we may as well just check out the finished garage as well. 900 square foot garage with irrigation, standard epoxy floor, finished painted walls. Even has the blackout blinds, the heat.
Oh, here we go. Yes, absolutely. You got your heat so you can be nice and warm in here. Your central vac, irrigation. And I like the extra light. So many times people forget about lighting that garage up in case you want to be doing some extra work in here. But No detail left undone in this garage. You said pushing 900 square feet?
898 square foot garage, and ceilings over 10 feet. So if somebody wanted to have a lift in here, you have room for a lift.
Oh yeah, awesome. Very cool. Cool. Well, as much as I love garage, let's
check out the rest.
Let's get back into this house, man.
So obviously open concept. Living here. Huge vaulted ceiling in the main entry and main living space. You got your open dining area here, kitchen with your floor to ceiling stone fireplace with built-ins. Huge covered deck out back with Trex flooring, so you don't have to stain it.
Oh, the maintenance-free deck.
You got it.
Yeah, I think I'm probably due to have your guys come back out, stain my deck again, maybe this year or next. Right. That's a continuous project with the wood decks.
For sure. Off the kitchen back here, we have the laundry room. And Brad prepares houses, so they're actually moving ready. It has the washer and dryer already in place.
LG.
Folding countertop here, storage for your bleach and your laundry soap, and then
good size closet.
Plenty of storage here for
absolutely
linens, things of that nature. Off the laundry room, you have a half bath.
Sorry, camera loves me.
Right, and now we have the owner's suite with its own private entry out to the covered and uncovered deck out back.
I do like that you can get out to your deck from the primary bedroom here. And then while we're here, I know we'll probably get to it more, but these views off the back, just kind of, I love the rolling hills and the mature trees and the green.
Yeah, and once the leaves start to bloom here this spring, it really kind of gives you a better feeling of more privacy out here too. So it is a great location. Plenty of room in the backyard for a pool, but you know, you can't beat the privacy out here and the country feel where you're just minutes from everything.
Yeah. Awesome, huge ceiling fan. And I assume we're gonna go into the primary bathroom where it's probably just, I don't know, a fiberglass shower and a little closet.
Yeah, you're probably not going to get that in this home, Jeff, but what you will get is you'll get the dual vanity, your own personal mirror. You'll have your shower here, nice big soaking tub. I love the use that Brad really likes to use oversized windows, as you can see by walking through. But I love the big window above that is opaque, so you get plenty of natural light.
Yep.
Obviously, nobody can see in. You'll also notice that he uses transom windows all the time as well. So. Kind of a nice setup in here, an oasis, if you will, for bathroom space. Tiled walk-in shower there with, you got your rain shower head and then the additional shower head. So however you like your water to hit you when you're in the shower in the morning. And then the custom closet in here with all these built-ins.
Holy smokes. Look at the custom shelving. Just goes and goes. And the dark, I like the dark tie-in. Like the closet was a great spot to go with the dark and then the brass popping. For sure. And what I like about it too is, you know, when you use a lot of darks throughout a house, it can make it feel smaller. Mm-hmm. But where Brad's using those types of, those tones is in a place where it's not where everybody's hanging out every day. So it's nice to have that texture, and it kind of gives you a different feel in the rooms that you walk into. Yup. 100%. This primary suite is incredible. The woodwork, again, talking about the dark pop, right? Around the windows, around the door, your light, your the wood trim, and your fan.
Yep,
just really pops.
One of the things that Brad uses too is all pine trim. So no MDF, which MDF is pretty easy to use because it's compressed particle board. So this is all pine woodwork. So you have to be a carpenter to be able to do that the right way. So it's nice to have some of those features that some agents might not even be aware of to even explain to some of their buyer clients, which kind of helps set us apart as well.
Very cool. Back out here.
Back on the other side of the house, we'll have 2 guest bedrooms here on the main, and a third bathroom here on the main level. May as well just show the other full bathroom here on the main level.
Yeah.
Again, dual vanities here.
Dual vanity, but still lots of counter space.
For sure.
Get another beautiful tub, tile surround, deep tub. Just a nice hall bathroom.
And then spacious guest bedrooms here that kind of complete the main level.
Getting the use of the transom.
You got a 15-foot by 13-foot bedrooms here. So plenty of space for a king-size bed for guests or children if you have them. Plenty of windows. Again, use the transom window. Nice thing about the transom windows is you don't have to cover them because they're set up high enough that you still get the natural light in the bedrooms, but nobody can see through them.
Right.
So, and again, in all the bedrooms, as you can see, you know, just great views of the lot that we're sitting on.
And what was the size of the lot here?
So this is 6/10 of an acre.
Okay.
The square footage here on the main level is 2,154 square feet.
Okay.
3 bedrooms and 3 baths on the main level.
Man.
And we'll finish out the main level here with the 3rd bedroom. Again, another nice sized bedroom.
Yeah.
So whatever your size of bed and furniture that you have, it's going to fit in this room.
Awesome. And your blinds are done.
Yeah, blinds are done for you, as you can see. Blackout blinds, and yeah, just basically no detail left undone. You move in your furniture, move in your clothes, and you can start living.
Oh. Well, this main level is stunning. Unfinished basement?
At 1.299. We're not unfinished down. Let's go ahead and come on down.
Yes, sir.
We have a switchback staircase here taking us to the walkout lower level.
Yeah. Here we go.
Again, another open concept in the lower level, as you can see. I'm standing in the 2nd family room down here. Another floor-to-ceiling stone fireplace, 9-foot ceilings. We got built-ins on each side of the gas fireplace.
So we got this, but from this angle, the thing we noticed here, Joe, look at all these windows. Like, just, you're going to have so much natural light down here. Flooding in. They're oversized. They're huge. They've all got their blinds on them already. Like, this basement is, I don't know, I almost feel bad calling it a basement. Like, it's, wow.
Again, that's one of Brad's. That's kind of one of Brad's features that he likes to implement in all of his homes. You never want your basement to feel like a basement, because basement has a negative connotation of something that is damp, has cobwebs, things like that. You're not going to get that here, obviously. I like to call it the lower level.
Yes, sir.
And just get rid of basement altogether.
Yes, sir. The stone here. You could probably get a pretty good sized TV hanging there.
I guess if you wanted an 84-inch TV, Jeffrey, you'd be able to have that if you wanted.
All right.
So you got the 2nd family room space here. We have a 9-foot island walk-behind bar with another full-size refrigerator. Again, another sink down here. Plenty of built-ins and cabinets for your non-perishable food items or your beverages of choice. Plenty of room there, and then more closet space for anything that you're not using on a day-to-day basis. Like I said, basically you bring your furniture, your clothes, and you're ready to start living here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Back here in this open concept lower level, plenty of space here for a ping pong table, air hockey table, pool table. Anything you like.
I might want a poker table.
You could probably fit that right over there and still have space.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
You could probably fit 4 bar stools, 5 bar stools there up at the bar. There's plenty of room for entertaining in this lower level.
You know me, I'm envisioning a full craps table, blackjack. I've got a whole casino hanging out down here.
For sure, we could have gambling night.
Pretend money. Yeah, chicken dinner. We can come down here.
Lower level entertainment.
Yes, sir.
Down here in the lower level, we have 3 more bathrooms and two more bedrooms. And then we have one other feature here that's kind of unique to the property that we'll show you here in a second.
All right,
Let's start out with bedroom number 4. Another enormous basement bedroom, lower level bedroom, all ready for, has its own private closet, walk-in closet, its own private bath. So everybody in this house, aside from the 2 guest rooms upstairs, have their own private bath.
So both bedrooms down here have en suites. That's awesome. And then still a half bath
for
guests and stuff if they're not staying. But if you've got company, if this were a guest room, they've got everything they could need.
Privacy is key, you know. I mean, when you have family and friends over for a weekend, to have that convenience of just having a bathroom en suite is just it's just a nice touch.
Yep. Or teenagers,
for sure,
perhaps.
Yes, obviously teenagers more and more want their own space.
Yep.
Individual living, and so you're able to provide that here at this property. The 5th bedroom here is what we call an in-law suite, or your oldest child.
Right?
Right. So
wow.
It's pretty amazing. So you have the bedroom quarters set to the back of the house here.
Yep.
Again, with huge windows. And plenty of window space for that natural light to come in.
Yep.
You have a sitting living room space in your own private bedroom here.
Oh yeah.
Where you have couch and maybe a chair or something like that with a separate TV.
Yep.
Maybe set up a desk or
you
something
need
underneath.
Office space, absolutely.
Office space, if you will. Yep. And then again, another private bath.
Beautiful ensuite.
And another walk-in closet.
Yeah, I don't know that I've seen. I mean, I've seen some big bedrooms. That's for sure. But in the new construction, this mother-in-law suite type setup in the basement, that's really unique.
It's it's one of those features. Brad has a kind of a pretty creative mind, and so he dreams it and he builds it. So you can see that he's left nothing undone, nothing unthought of in this property. That's for sure. Then once we walk back out here to that main family recreation space here, underneath the house we have another half bath here.
Yep.
And then we have
the
safe room.
What?
With an actual legitimate bank vault door.
Holy smokes.
It is 16-inch thick wall. So,
Joe,
this is where you put
holy cow,
anything that you need fully protected.
Right? Just look at that bank vault door. Holy smokes. Don't lock us in here, though. I can't look like thinking about that lock going and me not being able to get out.
Nice thing about it, though, is you have the handle here.
All right.
You don't need to know a combination. You don't need to know a combination.
You need the combo to get in, but you can get out without it.
You can get out.
Beauty.
And then we got, to finish out the lower level,
Sure.
plenty of built-in storage already set up for you with wire rack shelving here.
Yup.
Even the mechanical room has epoxy floor.
Nice epoxy.
Got all your gas lines, water lines all brought in. You're set up for all your Cat 5, all your wiring from the exterior for your security to your cable to all those things that for your internet services and TV streaming services are all right there for you. All of our houses come that are passive radon mitigation already done for you, and plenty of power here for hot water and heating and cooling.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, can we go? Let's go take a peek at the backyard before we wrap this up.
You got it. Lead the way.
Coming back out here into this. Here's that bank of windows. Yeah. Here we go. Let's. Oh.
As we come out the back here on the lower level, we have a nice size covered patio here from the Trex deck above. Landscaping is already completed for you here for the most part, unless you have something else you can dream of that you'd like done. But plenty of pine trees, and the shrubs are already set up for you. But nothing makes you feel more like country than this view, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Just a beautiful view. Man, Joe, I appreciate you taking us around here today. We should probably pop out because I think, yeah, the view from the back of this house, as we kind of turn, and you can see that owner suite, walk out onto the large deck, and then you're covered, and just all the windows. You got your landscaping. Beautiful home. Thanks for showing us around. Anything else you want to mention about Element 119 or this house before we head back to the studio?
I tell you what, we have four lots just across the road here in El Dorado. If you see something that you like here that isn't quite not quite your size, not quite your style,
yeah,
but you want a lot that you want to build your dream house on, we'd love to help you with that. Or if you have another builder in mind, those lots are bring your own builder as well. So you can buy this beautiful house that's ready to go and just looking for the right owner, or we have lots that you can build your own custom dream home across the road. So I appreciate you coming out and giving me the opportunity to talk about Element 119 and our beautiful home at 605 Belmont Boulevard.
Yes, sir. Let's go have some fun in the studio.
All right.
Thanks, Joe.
Oh, that was a tour. There was a lot of square footage to get through there. That thing is huge.
Just about 4,000 square foot of finished living space in there, Jeff, and there's a room for everybody in your family, it seems, up into and including the in-law suite in the lower level.
Somebody's going to get a great house that they're going to make some awesome memories in. The curb appeal sticks out right away. As I was working on kind of getting everything ready last night and I was going through some of the photos, my daughter came over to my office and she just like, her jaw hit the ground. She's like, Dad, can we move into that house? I said, you're going to need to get a job, baby.
Let's get her hired.
Right? And then I said it was in Waukee. She's an Ankeny girl through and through. She's like, move it to Ankeny. But she, it's just stunning the way just these exterior photos look. Beautiful home. I'm sure somebody's going to be thrilled to make that a family home.
Brad Stambro and Element 19 builds a great place, and I'm excited to represent them and hopefully make lifelong memories in that property.
Far from his first build here.
Yeah, he's been building for 25 years, and his entire family is in the
quarter of a century.
Yep. And their entire family's in the real estate and home building trades. So. And
I got to say, you were super knowledgeable with the home. You and Brad have you've been kind of working together here for just a minute too, right?
Yeah, we've been together for a little over 6 years, and we've started out in little tiny homes in Bennett Bay and Altoona.
Yeah.
And to date, this is the biggest that I've ever had listed. Now, his own personal home was something that I didn't list, but a little bit bigger than this one. But I'm excited to get to represent Brad and Element 119.
Yeah, you do a great job. Awesome house. So now we're going to move on from that. I got a few more things I'd like to do before we cut you loose, have a little bit of fun. Before we get into the fun, though, we're going to try and make people think that we actually have a pulse and we know what's going on in the real estate world. This is a segment I like to call Stat of the Day.
Stat of the day! Stat of the day! Yes. Stat of the day! Stat of the day! Here comes the stat of the day!
I think you're losing viewers and listeners based on that.
We get
that song.
Great reaction with that. Great reaction. People love Stat of the Day.
See, I think you'd get better reaction with something like this.
Okay.
Stat of the day, stat of the day, dabba-dooba-doo, stat of the day, stat of the day. Here comes that what? Stat of the day. Bop. More of a leisurely?
No, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. It's kind of a loungy.
What does McLovin think?
I love it.
Yeah, right? A little more relaxed.
Oh, all that heavy metal always made me anxious.
You know what, Seton?
It's like a warm glass of eggnog pouring down your britches.
I'll tell you what. Ron, would you sing stat of the day? And I'll bring.
But I can also sing it the regular way, too.
What's the regular way?
Stat of the day! Stat of the day! Stat of the day! Stat of the day! Here comes the stat of the day!
Months of inventory in the lower left-hand corner here. You know, we watch this as well. This is kind of how many homes are on the market and how much time it would take to run us completely out of home inventory. And basically, we're looking at anything that's existing or like existing condos and existing single-family homes. We're looking at less than a month of inventory, where we're about 4.5, almost 5 months of inventory for new homes and just a little over 6 months for new construction condo townhomes. Again, that is quite a departure from where we were last year. We're not too far behind 2022 in the resale inventory levels, but on new construction, we are quite a bit higher. This one is what type of a market we're in. This one's more of a visual. Really, this one kind of speaks for itself. In 2023, existing homes, the sellers still are in the favor. So it's a seller's market currently in the existing homes as well as existing condo townhomes. And that one kind of matches this number right over here, but I wanted to separate it off to the side. Notice that the new construction homes, because it went to 4.9 months of inventory, that's between 3 and 5 months. So it's a balanced or an even market. And therefore that means everybody, buyers and sellers, are kind of both at an advantage there.
So when we look at different stats, probably the one that I use more than any other and the one that every agent should have an idea with and can vary depending on what your house is what's our absorption rate? Joe, can you kind of break down what absorption rate is here?
Sure. What it is, Jeff, is that we have a listing inventory in the Des Moines metro market, and they break it down into a few categories, and new construction versus resale for the most part, and then of course, that breaks off into single-family homes versus acreages or versus townhomes and condos, things of that nature. And anytime you have inventory that is basically months of inventory that are available in the market, in the active market, and they divide that by the number of homes sold over the past 30 days, that gives you the months of inventory. So you break that down, and if it comes back at 3 months or less, that will be a seller's market.
Yep.
And if you're anywhere from above 3 to up to about 5.9 months of inventory, that makes it a balanced market.
Yep.
And then anything above that, 6 months and above, basically is a buyer's market. So, and what that means is buyers in a position to get a good deal if it's a buyer's market, and the sellers are going to get as close or above list price if it's a seller's market, is kind of what that means. So it is something that we pay close attention to because it tells us kind of where we're going to land as far as our buyers and sellers and writing offers and things of that nature.
100%. Simple economics, supply and demand, right?
That's right.
How many buyers would it take? How long would it take to burn through the current inventory? And that number is constantly changing, and that number can be different if you're listing a house for $250,000 or if you're listing a house for $1.3 million. That number may vary. So check with an agent if you're curious what the absorption rate is in the price point that your house might be. Joe could help you out with that. I could help you out with that. That is a fun number, an important number to know if you're considering selling your house here.
That's right.
So, awesome. Well, stat of the day, that was kind of fun, but let's have a little bit more fun here. We got a couple more things to do before I let you go. I'm here with Joe Bennett, Remax Precision, Element 119, and our next thing that we're going to do here, we're going to take a look at a little Zillow Gone Wild. You ever get stuck on Zillow Gone Wild? Scrolling through?
I try to avoid Zillow.
Yeah.
I think Zillow is the devil.
All right, well, it can have some fun stuff. So here we go. All right, Zillow Gone Wild. What I'm going to do is throw a couple actual live listings from Zillow up here, and then we're going to critique them. This one's not so bad. This is here. It's a home listed in Pennsylvania for 1.1, and note that it has an indoor fountain space that has room for 20. We'll come back to that. So this doesn't look too bad, but we dig a little bit deeper, and hello. Is that what your entryway looks like at home right now?
It is not. It does not, no.
That makes a statement, right, when you come in the door, eh?
It leaves your mouth agape.
All right, Joe, I'm going to put a couple comments up here, if you wouldn't mind reading for me.
Susan Brown says, this is what a wedding cake looks like on the inside.
Right? Absolutely does. And then this one here, one more.
Dan and Jay Clark, they say that they're not sure why, but this reminds me of the entrance of Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
You could see Willy Wonka coming out of here and giving you your golden ticket, and away you go.
Never be the same again.
Right. Oh, we got one more off of this listing here, and there's the tub they were talking about, the fountain that fits 20 people.
That is something. To be old.
You go, if you would, Joe.
Ashley Wiley states, like a conversation pit, only damp.
Moist. It's a moist conversation pit.
Yes, I would say.
I don't know if you don't want to take a black light to that room.
I would say no.
And we got one more here.
Angelica Jackson writes, my money is on baptismal pool for the cult. Why not?
Actual Zillow Gone Wild here. You could own this house if you want to move to Pennsylvania. So
1.1 million.
1.1 million. You can have a cult baptismal pool. All right, one more Zillow Gone Wild. This one here, again, fairly, it's in Fairfax, Virginia, listed at $800,000, being sold as is, cash only. This is very important. And why I'm going to take you to the first photo here, which is the first time I've actually just had listing photo. And this is just the words. This is just, do you hate writing? Do you hate writing descriptions?
The worst part of my job.
Oh,
is the
you sit there and you're like, I have to write these remarks. But this one, I couldn't. All right, get this. Cash offers only. No access to see the lower level as home is sold as is only, with acknowledgement that the home will convey with the person living in the lower level with no lease in place.
Squatter.
You get to buy this house with a squatter.
Right.
It's a great opportunity to own in Mantua. Large, spacious, colonial, on cul-de-sac street. Big kitchen with door-to-deck area. Renovated years back with 42-inch cabinets, vinyl floor, and Formica countertops. Original windows, some with rot. Sliding door for the family room would require replacement. Dishwasher's not working. Powder room toilet is shut off and it leaks into the lower level with the squatter.
Where the squatter lives, yeah.
Deck supports appear to be in good shape, but not up to today's code. And upper decking boards are in poor shape. Lower level is a walkout basement with a legal bedroom, full bathroom, storage, and living area. Paint's neutral throughout in good condition.
But you're going to have to take our word for it because you don't get to see it.
Squatter! You have a squatter! One estimate to replace existing carpet on main level, bedrooms and upper level, have wood floors, improve deck surface, repair sliding flex door, fix rod around the windows, paint exterior, trim as needed, replace 3 toilets, and 1 light came in around $25,000.
Sounds like a great deal.
And our last line here. Home is livable, but needs some TLC. Squatter Joe.
Who is the listing agent on that?
A squatter. I've seen somebody try to write a cat into an offer, but a squatter? Oh my gosh. Here you go. Joe, read that comment for me.
Alicia Smith says, what a bargain.
Bargain. $800K for a squatter.
Practically free.
You might end up becoming like family. Like Ozark.
Or maybe a built-in
Ozark
nanny.
bought a house with a squatter.
Yeah. Or a nanny.
Right? Oh, we got one more here.
Brian Sears writes, seems like it would be more spacious if one could get rid of the useless squatter in the basement.
Yes, so there you go.
Good point.
Zillow Gone Wild. We got one more on the same house here. And this is just your lovely living room picture. I don't know how we how we up the squatter definition, but go ahead.
Joe writes, definitely need to negotiate the cassette tape player and the VCR with the purchase price.
Yes!
I mean, who doesn't need a VCR?
Dude, do you remember when you used to record shows on the old VHS? My grandma had like every Days of Our Lives or one of them soaps, man.
The Young and the Restless.
Young and the Restless.
As the World
on
Turns.
VHS.
Yep.
She loved her VHS and her soaps.
That was my mother, yes. Yep.
Let's do one last comment here.
Don writes, Jeff, the dude Lebowski.
No, the other Jeff.
Must be living down there.
I could be the dude.
The dude.
So there we go. That's Zillow Gone Wild for the day. Hanging out with Joe Bennett. We're doing some Zillow Gone Wild. And usually we've done this next part, but we got one more thing to do before we go. I got to test your knowledge of market conditions.
Okay.
Joe, we're going to play the higher or lower game. And I was talking to Joe. He gave me permission to do this. We've done several versions of the higher or lower, and it's always more fun if we got a wager, if we got something going. Colin and I were slapping each other with tortillas. Amanda Fontana was eating baby food. But with us, we've got 3 bullets here. I've got 3 eggs. 3 eggs. 2 of these happen to be hard-boiled, and one of them is raw and live chamber. So we're doing some egg Russian roulette here. As of right now, every one of these are going to be in front of you, and you're going to crack them over your head. However, for every answer you get right, you get to move the egg from in front of you to in front of me, and it's my risk.
All right.
Are you game?
I'm game.
All right. He's not scared. He's not scared. So here we go. Let's take a look at a couple of different listings. I've got some photos, a little bit of information. You're going to tell me, is it listed for more or less than $1.299 million? So this one here, I'm sure your knowledge of Algona, Iowa, right? You're pretty pretty up to date in Algona, Iowa. This is listed by Jael Custer with Realty One. It was built in 2005. You've got 3,700 almost square feet finished above grade, another 1,300 in the basement. Now here's something to think about. Almost 33 acres of land coming with this. Beautiful creek views. It's, as you can see, full of old wood charm. And I loved it was actually in the listing. This goes back to our Coldwell Banker days. Maple cabinets.
Best cabinets you can buy.
Best
Maple
you
cabinets.
can buy. We got maple cabinets. So, Joe, in Algona, Iowa, for 33 acres and 3,700 square feet, is this listed higher or lower than $1.299 million?
I don't think J.L. Custer knows the Algona market, and she's got the listing.
Right?
Oh, goodness. I know nothing about Algona.
All 3 of these in front of you right now.
I know nothing about Algona.
Well, you get it right.
How many acres did you say?
You got just shy of 34 acres in Algona, Iowa.
Oh, shoot. I'm going to have to say it's lower.
We're going lower? Final answer?
Yes, final answer.
All right, here we go. Let's see what's up. Lower at 1.15. You could take one of those and give it to me. All right, here we go. Joe's got 2, I got 1. Let's see how this thing goes. We've got 2 more higher lowers to get through. Our next one here, we're back in our local market. We are in Des Moines at 5500 Grand Avenue. This is listed by Gene O'Neill with Remax Precision. Built in 1920. This is a monster. 4,909 square feet. Another 970 in the basement. You've got over 4 acres on the lot. It's got magnificent woodwork, dream kitchen with Sub-Zero appliances, fresh paint, and I thought too, kind of was mentioned in there, that was kind of cool, the heated floors in the mudroom. Nobody wants cold Tootsies in the mudroom.
Indeed, no.
So here it's right in like the heart of Des Moines, right? This is the spot to be when this was built in 1920. Still the spot to be now. Higher or lower than $1.299 million, Joe Bennett?
I did not do my homework.
Yeah.
How many square feet is this?
You've got
4,900.
4,900 with another 1,000 in the basement.
550 Grand Avenue in Des Moines.
On Grand Avenue. 4 acres.
I'm going to say this one's higher.
We are going to go higher. Higher? Final answer?
Final answer.
All right, here we go. Higher or lower than 1.299? You said
Higher.
Higher. Higher at 1.5. Oh, boy. Oh, no, I'll let you pick which one. I don't want anything to do with it. You pick the...
There you go.
All right, so now 2 for me, none for Joe. Or one for Joe. 1 for Joe. Joe, you do have the opportunity here to be our 3rd ever perfect cake as well. This has happened 2 times in the history of Hump Day Home Tour, both by agents here in our office, Colin Pansy and Bo Cousins. You're familiar with those knuckleheads.
I am.
Your last one. In Waukee, listed by the legend himself, Rick Wanamaker. Built in 2013, you've got 2,330 square feet with another 2,000 square feet in the basement. It's a walkout ranch on a cul-de-sac, 4 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, wooded views, 4-car garage with epoxy. You look confident over there. How you feeling? Higher or lower than 1.299 million?
I don't know if I'm ever confident.
For the perfect cake, my man.
This is... It's a 4-bedroom, 6-bath. Wanamaker. I'm going to say lower.
We're going lower?
Yeah.
Final answer?
Lower. I'm going to say lower.
All right, here we go. For the perfect cake. If it's lower, we got it. Lower at 1.295. Joe Bennett. Well, let's have some champagne here, shall we? Whoa! Yes, sir. Joe Bennett with the perfect cake. Woo. He gets higher or lower, and he nails it all. I guess you're probably gonna give that one to me here. All right, we're oh man,
you're wearing it, bub.
I don't. This isn't even as fun. I don't even.
I bet it's not nearly as fun, is it? It's pretty fun.
Shoot. All right, here we go. Let's go. So we got 3 eggs. One of these is raw. The rest are hard boiled. We're gonna do this though. Just cause we're gonna try not to. That was hard boiled. Hard boiled. We're good.
Well, you're not going to be good for long.
50-50 chance.
You got it.
50-50 chance. Oh! Oh no, my mic! Guys, I got egg on my face.
Indeed. And in your beard.
Oh, snap.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, all right.
That's rough.
Yeah. Oh boy. All right.
I'd love to shake your hand, but later.
Oh, Jojo, and you agreed that could have been you. It actually could have been you, but all right. We tell you what, for the team, our first ever Hump Day Home Tour egg
in your face
roulette. Oh gosh. Oh, so gross. Should have stuck to eating baby food. All right, friends. With that, we are about finished here on Hump Day Home Tour. Next week, look at this listing agent. We've got not only hosted, but listed by Jeff Downing. I've got a new listing coming up in Bondurant. We're going to list this at 305 on Friday. Beautiful little starter home. Cannot wait. Hoping to I'll have somebody in here with me, causing some fun. Thinking maybe my photographer. I'm sure we can always get a lender in here. Somebody will be here because it's no fun just doing this by myself. I don't know if we'll do the egg roulette again, but that is going to be next week on Hump Day Home Tour. All right, JoJo, before we take off, any last thing you want to say about your listing out in Daybreak, Element 119, yourself? Here's kind of your last spot, man.
I tell you what, I mean, I think I have a great house listed out there on Belmont Blvd. Also have another listing built by Element 119, a little bit more affordable price point across the street at 565 El Dorado Court in Waukee as well, listed at $890,000. So bring your buyers and take a look at the beautiful homes that Element 119 builds.
Yes, sir. Joe, thanks so much for doing this with me today, man. It was a lot of fun. I hope we can do it again, and maybe things will turn out a little bit differently. Here's a hard-boiled egg if you need a snack.
Oh, hey, thanks, buddy.
All right, we are going to leave you guys with the last look here. We're going to take one more look at the photos of this Element 119 house. We will see you next week for Hump Day Home Tour.